What is happening? It is nighttime, as you can see. Well, kind of see, right? I want to touch on something that it's been a while. I know I've touched on it before, but it's something that is very important for me as a coach and as a thought leader, meaning people, some people look to me, at least you guys do, on some kind of direction, encouragement. And it's the concept that in our culture that is obsessed with personal development, the saying, no one's coming to save you, like it's all up to you is essentially the saying, right? And it's all up to you. You're a failure if you don't make it. And it's completely up to you to develop yourself. I want you to know, I don't know where you're at spiritually, but I need you to know. And this is just fact. God loves you right now as you are. Yes, with all your shortcomings, with the fact that you get so impatient, and with the fact that you have scars from your childhood, with the fact that whatever it is, and it's not in spite of, it's all of it. Like God knew what he was buying, essentially, what he was getting into when he did what he did. He loves you. And why is that important to know? Why is that important for me, for you to know? If that makes sense. Because it sounds sexy on the surface to put all of the responsibility for yourself on yourself. And maybe some of you, because you grew up really hard, you grew up with no support, maybe that's what you had to do. And that's what you've always had to do. But I can tell you that when we only rely on ourselves and our image of ourselves is solely dependent on what we do or don't do, it is a recipe for disaster. It is a recipe that will leave us empty and wanting in the end. I haven't achieved the pinnacle of anything in life, but I have seen people that have achieved the pinnacle of various things in life. And yet those stories are laden with depression and suicide and all of these things that you would think would go away magically when they achieve those things. And yet they didn't. And we think, well, if I had those things, yeah, I would handle that so much better. There we go. It's just not true. It's the same humans. Tale as old as time. And so to sum this up in a way that I'm trying to communicate this, when you believe in God, when you truly believe in him, not like, oh yeah, God, he's my buddy. Like when you truly believe in your spiritual depravity and your dependence on him, you understand that you don't do these things, this development, the losing the body fat, the gaining the muscle, the discipline for acceptance and validation. You don't do those things for acceptance and validation. You do them from the acceptance and validation that is freely available to you. That all you have to do is accept it. I cannot, in good faith and good conscience, teach all the things that I want to teach you, show all these things, without regularly sharing this, that it will never be enough, without understanding that God is enough in your life right now, and that he doesn't love you anymore. You are not any more lovable, contrary to what the world says, with a lower body fat percentage. It's like I tell my daughter all the time. Theo's not old enough yet to understand it, but the most important thing about Jovi is that God loves her. And she'll tell you, if you ask her, she'll tell you that. She knows that. Do you know that? I know that. I don't always live that way. I don't always feel like that's true, but I don't always feel like gravity is true. Doesn't stop gravity from being true, right? So I hope this encourages you. I hope it frees you, because that's really the idea, it frees you to then go pursue these things because you're doing it from the fact that you're already accepted. To do it for acceptance is a trap. I love you, and I hope this encourages you.